I am crying because why are these chapters so freaking short? It's too short, guys. Like, it's really, really short. Like, just when we're about to get into something, it gets cut off and it's really annoying. But I still would like to thank you, the author, for the hard work. Before we get started though, I just want to remind our viewers that if you like seeing more yaoi content and would like to support this channel, please don't forget to smash that like button. Also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Feel free to message me in my social media at ZEALED FUJOSHI, which I'll be using to interact with viewers about more yaoi content. If that's something that interests you, feel free to follow me at ZEALED FUJOSHI. Finally, this episode will contain explicit content and a lot of manhwa spoilers. With that in mind, please proceed with caution. You have been warned. Now, without further ado, let's jump into chapter 104 and 105 of My Suha. Our poor director, I really do feel sorry for him because in these chapters, it explains why he feels really possessive over Suha. Poor guy. His family has always talked badly about him, always looked down on him, and it's a shame because it's reflecting on his relationship because he doesn't want to lose the love he has for Suha, but he needs help and therapy to fix himself so that he can make his love Suha happy. Otherwise, he's going to make, or what he has with Suha even worse than what he is right now. I do feel for the guy though because Jiwon really has no one to rely on because his family is the way family is. So Suha, I kind of want to say like Suha should have told him straight that whatever he did, that was wrong, rather than kind of giving him a vague answer so that it could be solved. But instead, like Suha just ran off and didn't want to talk things through. So, for Suha, like, see, he can run off and just go to his Jung because there are people who cares for him. But unlike the director, he doesn't have anyone. So the director is just gonna stay in his home and just, be on his own, and that's not healthy for a person who's depressed, especially not at a time like this when he's really on a mental break, right? But I'm not excusing what Jiwon did of isolating Suha as an excuse either. And I don't even want to remember the scenes of forcing from a couple of chapters ago. It really is a very conflicting case for them because both sides has a point and both sides are hurting, and there's just so much pain. Like, here's the pain, there's the pain, everywhere we look there's pain. And at times like this, I just like to look at the positives of everything because there are some positives that's going on in this series right now, which is G1 is assuming his actions and working to fix things that he broke, right? Hoping that things will get better for both of them for here on out, right? And at least he understand what Suha meant, right? And when he said that Jiwon's words were not matching his actions, he's realizing he didn't really act normally. And that's why Suha had to run away. And for Jiwon to grasp this and understand it, it is still growth. Might not be what everyone expects of him, but everyone goes through depression their own way, right? And I just really hope he won't do anything more to hurt the relationship. And I think it's there's also the point that if Suha doesn't accept or meet or talk to Jiwon anymore, right? Or whatever kind of communication there is left between them, Jiwon will really, really be sad, and I think he will be thrown on the pits of depression. And even though it really hurts one right now, he is allowing Suha to come back to work. And also because there's a part of him that also wants to change for Suha. And these are all good developments for Jiwon, right? I do like to point out though that it is very noticeable how Jiwon's eye bags are slowly getting worse by each chapter. Now we just need to see him receive adequate professional mental health, and he just really needs a lot of healing and a good night's sleep. And sadly, the solution is not Suha for whatever he's going through. Buddy, you need to fix yourself if you miss Suha. The perfect director that everyone loved and used to admire is gone, has disappeared and nowhere to be found. And we just hope that very soon in the next couple of chapters we'll see some developments where Jiwon will take some steps for himself, not for Suha but for himself, right? And I really do like to point out too that I low-key hate when the author does the flashbacks, because it takes up the whole chapter of this series. Like, the reason I'm not doing week by week review of this series is because I feel like it's so slow. Like, that's why I have to combine 2 chapters in one episode, because I feel like it's so slow. I just wish that the author will give us the main plot already, because this is kind of torture. And like, we have been patiently waiting since the long hiatus that the author did before, and we still have no sites. Like, yeah, Doyuk is nowhere to be found right now, but with the name drop that was done a couple of chapters ago, you can't help but feel like this dude is gonna come out of jail very soon. It's gonna stir things up. And while these two are the way that they are right now, it's not gonna be for any. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to follow my social media to be teased about some of the boys' love that I'm interested in. Feel free to leave me a message and converse with me in my Discord channel. I'd love to hear back from you. And please consider supporting the show by donating as little as 99 cents through www.zealedfujoshi.xyz. Also, don't forget to support the author. All the manhwa details can be found in the description below. Again, thank you so much and hope to see you next time.